with these young people? I don't know what's wrong with these hoes, y'all.
What's wrong with them?
So there was this woman who got on Bill Nye the Science Guy's internet.
That was Al Gore's, man.
I like Bill Nye, man.
Yeah, I like Bill Nye better.
But she posted her little, pregnancy pictures and everything, her little photo shoot, and she captioned it by saying, "I'd rather be a baby mama than a wife because baby mamas are forever. That's permanent. Wife shit is temporary and it can be taken away or whatever." We've talked about multiple times this how culturally things are going in this direction. So what's wrong with these hoes?
Unraveling of our society, the shit that the foundation. Okay, we talk about it. We talk about this a lot, Brittany. I said to you before how we try to paint this picture of how society was better back in the day, whether it's the 70s, the 90s, the 80s, or way in the fucking 1800s.
Right.
It's always been fucked up. You got your drug addicts.
Sure. Maggot.
I mean, it's fucked up in different ways.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
it's fucked up in different ways.
I really thought that's what you were gonna say.
So it's like every era and every time has their shit, but it's like now it's like the stupid shit, the degenerate shit
is on the forefront.
And people are proud of it. Whether it's spend that, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire and all this other shit. So
I mean, I don't know. I think sometimes as a people, especially in the age of internet and how things are going now, where everybody's monetized for every little thing, you have to kind of learn how to read the room. That was nothing more than rage bait. I am not gonna let a bitch get me riled up over some shit that she don't even believe. She probably just took a fucking picture and said, "I know this will get motherfuckers talking." You see how we're talking about it on a podcast right now? The rage bait, I'm so tired of getting worked up over things that it's not even real. Like you just made up a situation in your head that you knew would get people riled up. And I have absolutely no tears for that bullshit.
I think
I'm kind of surprised you said that because last week you and Nicole said that marriage ain't the goal no more.
And that's what I was going to get at is like some of this do be rage baited, so I'm not going to disagree with that. But I've had enough conversations with women at my job, or just women just publicly, who this how they feel. They proud of someone's baby mama.
Yeah, I agree.
To C's point, like society's always been fucked up, but some of the stuff that's glorified now, I'm not gonna say people wasn't doing it. Like people was mistresses and side chicks back in the day, and they was baby mamas, but they
outside kids are thing.
But they would not lead with that because it was not something to be proud of.
Yeah, it wasn't acceptable.
We got to bring shame back. Like I always tell MGH, I said it's so crazy. Go to the 50s, 60s, 70s, like old Hollywood stars and celebrities. Do you know what you be seeing from these hoes? He said what? They be having more marriages than kids.
Yeah.
And he said, I said, nigga, go to their Wikipedia pages. Yeah, I done seen a bitch with 2 kids and have 7 marriages. Because it's not like that no more. Bitches have 7 kids and no marriage.
Like back then, you had a baby out of wedlock. It was like, oh my God, people would never accept you. Like, no. And an ode to what you're saying about that is, I think what's ironic to me is just recently, where I stay, it's literally one house to the left of me, one house on the right of me, and a trailer park across the street. And there's this group of people that stay in the trailer park. They moved there recently. And my oldest comes to the house one day and he goes, "Titi, the girl across the street, my friend's aunt, said she wants to talk to Mari." And I told her he was married, but she said, "I don't care." And it's like, wait a minute. I don't care is insane. Like you sit across the street. Her trailer is directly across the street from our house. I know you watch our kids play in the yard. I know you watch us in the garden. I know you see everything that's going on. So to say, I want to fuck with this man, and my son says he's married, and you go, "I don't care." Like you said, bring shame back. Because what world are we living in where you get told that a man is married, or a woman even? When people ask me, am I in a relationship, and I flash my ring, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn. Marriage is like a sham these days. They don't care because people who are in marriages are cheating. No one cares. It's not taken serious.
I mean, I definitely agree with everything you just said. And I'm always going to go back to what we see in society affects the inwards of society. So when we have a culture where we see a lot of the celebrities are not really getting married like that, like they used to back in the day. Like back in the day, I just remember being a kid and a teenager, and it was always big news when Brad Pitt and Angelina got married, and Jada and Will got married, and these motherfuckers, like that was always big news. Like, bro, we just had Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get married, and I saw it, and I saw it on ESPN, but I didn't really see it out there in the mainstream like that. Like, had this been 20 years ago, Taylor Swift, one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
I just sent you a Taylor Swift song to listen to.
I said 5 years ago they would have blew this shit up.
And then Travis Kelce, one of the better football players of the last decade, who has multiple championships. Had this happened in 2005, that would have been on every magazine in the fucking world. And I didn't really see it like that on a whole bunch of publications. I saw it on ESPN, and I was like, damn, they did get married today. Damn, that's what's up. Like, but we see situations where a lot of these celebrity women, and no knock on none of these hoes. Like, no knock on none of them. I ain't got no issue with none of them. But it's just the point of, you see Lotto pop out, she's pregnant. Naomi Osaka a couple years ago, I think she's pregnant by a rapper, I want to say. Yeah. She popped out, she's pregnant. Then you see Haley, she pop out with the image she had too. She pop out, she pregnant. Like, I'm waiting to hear the news that Zendaya pregnant. Like, she's one of the last. Though. Yeah. Oh, so it's official?
Yeah, her and Tom Holland
okay. I kept hearing the rumors.
I fuck with Spider-Man though.
Yeah, everybody loves Spider-Man.
And white boy, I fuck with.
And he really loves her family. Her family is black.
I fuck with Zendaya, and that's, to me, stuff like that should be publicized more.
Right.
Like, when we see these celebrities doing it, and I'm gonna say it the right way, because I think it's the right way. When they doing it the right way, where they actually getting married and solidifying a foundation, then having kids, so the kids can be in a good foundation.
Right.
Then you just out here just having kids with motherfuckers. Right. Like, I love Cardi. And one of the reasons why I love Cardi, because I think she a real ass. Like, I love Cardi for the same reason why I love Sexy Red.
She's honestly
I think they real bitches.
They real.
And I don't know disrespect to Meg fans. I don't think they fake like Meg. But as much as I love Cardi, how did you just get out of a marriage with a nigga, have kids with him, get with a nigga that, if you were an NFL fan, we all knew Stephon Diggs was the biggest hole in the league, and get pregnant by him? Man.
Because she's not as real as you thought she was. She's a build-a-bee.
She is a build-a-bee, but
I think Megan might be a little bit more natural than her.
She more real physically, but from a mental standpoint, Cardi stand on what she believed. But
yes,
but forever.
I enjoy the fact that the two women that you just named are very, very honest with their wholeness. Like, Cardi left that nigga and was like immediately pregnant by another nigga. Didn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, and what? Yeah. You know, like, I can respect that. Just like how we was talking about rappers that rap about shit that they're actually doing. You can respect it.
That's why I respect Sexy Red.
But that's why I lost respect for Lotto.
I don't really think Sexy Red's a hoe.
No, she a hoe.
No, I agree.
She a hoe.
I agree.
I just found out she's only 25 years old. I don't think she's really a hoe.
I don't think she is either.
She's been a hoe since she was 14.
I think that she's trolling. Yeah, I think she's fucking trolling.
I think she done fucked all them niggas.
She's not a big hoe.
Hell
she done fucked all them niggas.
She's not a big hoe.
She's doing it for the love of the game.
Hell no, Bert. I don't think
part of me does feel like she has slept with everybody in the game, but part of me, by listening to her to a talk on some podcasts that are not rap podcasts.
She's very smart.
She's not a big hoe.
When hoes gotta be stupid?
No, I'm not saying it in that way, but I'm saying you could tell that it's a persona.
Some of the things that she was on this girls' podcast, these two girls' podcast, and they was talking about some real freaky stuff, and she didn't know nothing to what they were talking about. She was like, "You ever pegged somebody?" She's like, "What's that?
Oh my God.
That?"
No, she vanilla.
It's a difference between being a hoe and just being a straight deviant.
No, man.
I don't know, but I do agree, and that needs to be a topic. What is the difference between being freaky and being nasty?
Yeah, like those two different things. Because I know plenty of hoes that they don't do certain stuff.
Right,
man. But you know, anybody that you ran into, if you say, "What's pagan?" they know what that is.
Right.
So I don't know if she was just playing, but she kind of looked like she was serious. And
I believe it.
And there was some other things that she was saying that they were saying to her, and she was like, somebody ever asked you to lick their butthole? And she was like, no, and then she's like, no, and she was saying some other things too. I'm like, it was some of the things like, she might not be a hoe. She actually might be a plant.
It's just, you know what it's giving? It's giving Soldier Boy in a woman's body.
I just think she probably not freaky like
That's
that.
what it's giving. It's giving Soldier Boy in a woman's body.
I will say,
I don't know though.
There's enough people
She's
in the
a drill singer.
that
I mean, drill rapper.
Ran through, and she be proud to claim it.
But nobody has said really that they.
I have
when Ray J said, "Oh yeah, I slept with," she got upset. Said, "You ain't never slept with me," and she was like, "Yes, we did. We slept on the couch together. Oh, we fell asleep together, but we never." She was really upset about that.
No, I'm with you, Roseanne.
Yeah, because
I think it's a persona that she puts out to and she's actually did an interview about that. Her and Suki, that it's really just the version of them that they put out, but behind closed doors, they are so opposite. Like Suki has a whole doula page.
I don't think Suki will really hold a hoe like that.
But you know what? I think Suki's more of a hoe than sexy.
Nah,
I think Suki be fucking for real. Suki be fucking. She be doing the things.
I think it's.
I think Suki fuck
who she wanna fuck.
I think Suki fuck the nigga she like.
Yeah.
I think sexy fuck certain niggas the way hoe fuck certain niggas. Like it's a reason why she's fucking these niggas.
But I don't know. You got to think her and Chief been going. It seems like it might be a thing.
Part of
her
it is.
Chief. Yeah, they're very locked in.
Part of it.
I don't even think he hit.
Hoes.
Yeah.
You think he hit? Hoes got niggas.
I think she was. It was giving more so she wanted to fuck him.
Yes, exactly.
But you know a nigga gonna fuck. So I do believe that she might have got that because she was on him so bad.
Yeah,
I think
it's what nigga really gonna turn down pussy. She's not ugly.
Part of it's persona and the other half is reality. Cause like, you know how they used to say back in the day, it was that one R&B singer or that rapper, that female rapper that had their way, and it was like years later they was like, oh yeah, she was a jump, you know. So it's a part of his persona, but I mean,
I'm not. I was just saying, that's the feeling I'm getting right now from just seeing some of the stuff from her lately.
And it's
but
like,
before lately, I thought she was the biggest drop off or dump off or trash can that was in the.
You would have thought it was like I was like, I don't want to hear no Sexy Red songs. I don't want to see her on WWE until
I don't mind her song because some of her songs as being a DJ, it gets the crowd hype.
Yeah.
I was on the tip. I didn't want to hear that shit.
Like some of them, some
of the songs is legit, and I love when she do her work with Dirty E because I can tell she an actual fan.
So it was like, afterwards, it's like you give people a chance, but a lot it goes back to what you said is a lot of this shit is just for some reason we like drama after years of World Star and All Hip Hop and Complex and No Jumper and all these other podcasts and media shit. We like drama. Let's just be honest. We like fuck shit. We like drama. We're tired of being in a suit and a tie and shit and trying to clean shit up. People want what they think is raw and real and street shit. We're not. Yeah. People are putting on a fucking act.
People have always wanted that stuff, but none of that stuff has been to the mainstream. Like even when we talk about rap, you go to the 90s, there was always trash rap. Like you had Uncle Luke, but then you had a whole bunch of other.
That wasn't trash. That was
when I say trash rap, I just mean rap that talks about stuff like that.
Oh,
like
trashy. Okay, yeah.
So we've always had that, but then you always had other rappers too that talked about other stuff. Mm-hmm. And so Uncle Luke was mainstream to an extent, but everything wasn't Uncle Luke. Everything didn't sound like Uncle Luke. Mm-hmm. And then even in the 2000s, you had a Trina, but then you had Missy Elliott and you had Eve. You had other female rappers balancing this shit out.
What's the chick's name?
So
Vita.
We just gotta tip the scales back where decency and morals are coming back to the forefront, and everything ain't decency.
Yeah. So it makes sense, and it's like, but everybody just because everybody's never going to agree on the situation, especially nowadays. So I don't have really issues with people wanting to have kids and they want to be moms, because some people want to be moms since they was in elementary school.
Right.
So it's like that's a goal of theirs of being a mom. So yes, that is being a goal, but also like I just remember when I was growing up, because I can only speak for myself. I remember when I was growing up, people wanting to be mom, but they also want to have a family too.
Right.
They
So
wanted the whole picture.
yeah, so now it's saying like that's not the goal anymore, or we good with all that. Yeah, we understand what Tyler Perry say, I could do bad all by myself. Yeah, but you could do if two people are doing bad and you put them together, is it gonna be worse?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be worse or is it gonna be better?
I think better, bro.
Because two incomes are always better than one.
If you got somebody, but
What
income's not the only
I'm
thing
about to say,
though.
what we
Because it's
talking
like
about now?
if you
Let's
got
not
two,
start talking about
if
this.
you got ain't shit, does ain't shit
No,
equal better?
we talking about being a baby mama compared to being a wife.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
what we
think
talking about.
That's
And you can be a wife without the white man's paperwork.
I know so many wives that
you
are
gotta
baby
value,
mamas.
you gotta value yourself more. Like, so you not willing to marry this nigga, but you willing to carry his kid?
which is crazy. A
I
crazy
know
thought to
so
me.
many wives that are baby mamas. Like, I need everybody to just stop putting a name on this shit. At the end of the day, what it all
It's all
boils
about a
down
partnership.
to is
So
how
hold
that
on,
nigga
hold on.
treats you and
So what y'all
handles you.
saying is back to partnership.
Yeah.
Like, let's take Uncle Sam and the white man
Yeah,
out of it.
because you
Yes.
can be
We're
married
talking
without the
about
white man's
actually
paperwork.
being
Right.
in a relationship and a partnership where you're actually thinking about raising the kid 10 years down the line,
Because
18 years down the line versus.
Because you ask me, any of my friends ask me, they think about getting married. I'll tell them straight up, I don't recommend it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
And I'm
recommend it.
married, and I tell people all the time, I
I
will
don't-
never recommend marriage to
I don't
anybody.
recommend it. You working, you doing your things right now, y'all together, y'all don't add that extra
Yeah.
thing. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you
To
want
me,
to do.
But we're also speaking legalities too.
To me, it's
People
like
don't understand
it's
it makes
like,
it worse.
I know people that have been together 12, 15 years. You would have thought they jumped the broom and went to the courthouse.
Right.
But they've been together and they act like and they do everything in their life.
Common law marriage.
You know what I'm saying?
Common law.
I'm not even dealing with the legality of it. I'm just coming from the morality of we need to value marriage. So if you don't want to go to the courthouse and you don't want to get Uncle Sam involved and you just want to basically come together and y'all have y'all own little agreement, that's
What is it,
cool too. That's how they
consummate?
did it in Africa or whatever.
Right.
That's fine, man. But
Jump the broom.
It was
You know,
legal there though.
marriage should always be the forefront of anything you want to do, in my opinion, before you decide to have kids so they can have that foundation. Moving on to the final topic